Well, it's probably the most ignored part of your home or business, but plays a pivotal role in protecting it. When's the last time you saw your roof? Unfortunately, the first time many people realize something's wrong is when they spring a leak. Joining us with a maintenance program to avoid bigger problems and how they make it convenient is Seth and Jennifer Adams with Adams Roofing. Good morning.
Good morning, Deborah. Thanks for having us.
All right, you both have the same last name, so people are like, is that brother and sister, husband and wife? You are husband and wife.
Yes,
we are.
Yes.
How did you two meet?
We actually met, I was working a hurricane and I got evacuated, and it was a chance meeting. I was in Houston for one day and we met.
From Louisiana, yeah.
And she was so great, I decided to
stay.
uproot my life.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and now they share a roof over their head.
That's
okay. Houston weather. I mentioned, the extremes that we have, and we've had some major extremes situations in weather over just the last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been, it was a wild year last year, the derecho and then in Beryl, and obviously,
the freeze.
Just
Even the freeze,
in general,
yeah.
the weather is just so unpredictable in Houston.
Yeah, 150 degrees one day and 50 below the next. At least that's how it kind of felt, right? And so it is the forgotten part of the house, and because we don't see it, we forget about it. Some people may do the DIY thing and crawl up on the roof and take a look at it, which you don't encourage.
I do not. No, it's dangerous for one. For two, there's so many complexities when it comes to damage on the roof that really you need somebody who's trained and has that knowledge to understand what's going on.
Yeah, because to me, looking at the roof is kind of like when we look at our teeth and go, it looks fine.
Yeah.
But you don't know the cavity's working underneath, right?
Yeah, we don't know what's happening underneath.
When you get up on the roof, what are some of the things that you might spot that you say, okay, that we might overlook?
Yeah, it would just be, hail impacts, any wind damage, pulled fasteners, where your roof is a lot of age in Houston, right? So the seals fail. So anytime you get a 20, 30 mile an hour wind with an old roof, you're going to have wind-driven rain that can get up under there.
And water's sneaky.
Yes, it is. It can get in through a pinhole.
Yeah,
and it can cause a huge leak. So.
And the problem there, obviously, is if the roof is part of the protection or part of that outer envelope of the house to protect your home, it not only would damage the home, but all your contents inside when you have a bad leak.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the last thing that you want, right? You don't want to wait till it's too late. And then you've had damage that can lead to electrical damage, mold, things that are harmful for your family.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You have roofing options, because one of the things you want to do is, before you make a sale, you want to educate people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have roofing options, and you have different services, residential for one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have residential, commercial maintenance, a lot of different options. We work with GCs all over the city, but residential has always been our number one go-to, right? We want to make sure that we're servicing those clients and we're being a real partner to our community. So.
Yeah, and so you have different packages, but sometimes we forget about, we'll take care of the roof, and we forget there's the gutters and the siding as well.
Absolutely, we offer all of those things. We often tell people that the exterior of your home, if you have it, we can fix it. Yeah. So that's really our go-to. One
of the big concerns a lot of people have is who's fixing it, and you make sure that you have people who are skilled and professionals who are doing that.
Yes, all of our laborers are proven laborers. So I've worked with them from the very beginning. They're all certified through GAF, all of the manufacturers that we use. And so we're very confident, and they're backed by all of the manufacturer warranties as well.
Yeah. What does GAF Master Elite Contractor mean?
So GAF is the largest and oldest roofing material manufacturer in the world. And we have partnered with them since there's no technical state license in Texas for roofing. We partnered with GAF and have become over time a Master Elite. Only 2% of contractors in North America get that certification, so it's something that we're really proud of.
Yeah, all right, there's some misunderstandings out there, some myths, if you will. One of them is if your insurance claim is denied, then that's the end of the story there, not necessarily.
Not at all. With the current landscape of insurance and roofing, it's very common for you to get denied or your claim to be delayed. Often tell homeowners, our job doesn't really start until you get that denial.
Yeah, we know it's competitive out there, and sometimes people do some things they're not supposed to, bending some rules. Some contractors might say, hey, we'll cover or waive your deductible if you choose us.
Big no-no.
Yeah.
September 1st of 2019, they passed a law in Texas making that illegal, and it is insurance fraud. So it's absolutely not something that you should be doing to try to get ahead, because you're always going to be looking over your shoulder, wondering if that contractor is going to be audited. And if he's audited and it's shown that you didn't provide the right financial pieces for that project, then you're both going to be in trouble.
Yeah, all right. So don't take your word for it in terms of the job that you do. You have lots of 5-star reviews. Eddie Ortiz said, Adams Roofing is the company to go with after a hurricane. I had a very bad experience with the insurance company and 2 other roofing companies. But when Christian Salas, a rep from Adams Roofing, came along, he helped me out with all the details. Finally, the insurance company did the right thing and took care of replacing the roof, which there is in the point that we just made earlier. You all can go back behind that insurance company denial and say, well, wait a minute, but here's the proof that they need it covered. The best part is that they replaced the entire roof in less than 6 hours.
Yes.
Wow. Was it a small house?
It was not. We just have about 25 guys on each job. So.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I recommend Adams Roofing 100%, but if you are blessed and ask for Christian Salas, I recommend 200%. So there you go. It's great to have good people working for you. All right, the areas you serve, again, you are brick and mortar in Cypress, but you cover Houston, Cypress, Katy, and Spring as well.
Yeah, the greater Houston area and College Station, that's really kind of, we have a 2-hour outreach right there. So that's what we service.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, Adams Roofing has a special offer for Great Day viewers. The first 25 callers to mention Great Day Houston will receive $1,000 off any non-insurance roof replacement. To schedule a service today, call this number right there on your screen, 832-353-1402. Again, that's 832-353-1402. You can also request a free quote online at adamsroofinghtx.com. That's adamsroofinghtx.com. Okay, is it roof or roof?
Roof.
Okay, roof, tomato. All right, when we come back.